Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm back. Pay attention. All right? That's for you. There's something I want to tell you, and I call it the default trap. All right? I think that name I gave it makes a lot of sense. The default trap. Why are we naturally lazy? Why? Is it ingrained in us to be lazy and to take the shortcut? Yes. Here's the deal. We have forks in the road in life, and we always have to make that decision of which way to go. It's pretty much human nature to take the path of least resistance. It's ingrained in our DNA to avoid pain. It's like a survival instinct, right? So if something seems a little painful, it's our tendency to go the other way. We have to use our willpower to do the right thing, to take the path of more resistance because we know it'll equal long-term pleasure. Short-term pain equals long-term pleasure, and vice versa. You take the short-term pleasure route, you get long-term pain, okay? So, why are we naturally lazy? Boom, I just told you. We want to stay away from pain, and sometimes that path of super resistance looks too painful, and we split. That's what most people do, and then they don't get that reward, because usually when there's that pain, a reward comes after that. Very important, all right? I'm going to keep this video kind of short too. Short, sweet, to the point. I want to hit home, all right? The mind garden. This is what really summarizes a lot of the default trap, okay? This is the example I'm going to tell you. Your mind is a garden, literally, okay? I have a garden outside. I plant peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, and everything else. So listen, I want those plants to grow and be beautiful and produce beautiful fruits and vegetables that I can harvest for my family, okay? But there's one thing I do almost on a daily basis, pretty much a daily basis. I'm not going to say almost, I do it on a daily basis, just some days a lot longer than others. I'm out there pruning and picking weeds by hand that surround my plants. I pick weeds and I'm down there bending over and pulling weeds, and I actually enjoy it because it's such a habit now that I know what the result is, so it's a positive thing for me. But it takes effort to go outside and pull the weeds. I know it's a simplistic example, but it's true. All right? If I don't pull those weeds, they will take over my beautiful, productive, positive plants. So, the way the mind works is you have to consciously plant positive seeds and water your positive seeds with more positivity and ambitious thoughts, with networking with other people and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, as the analogy is. So, plant positive seeds, water them, but pull out the weeds. Weeds come by default, and that's why I have this name here. Weeds will come by default. You don't have to plant weed seeds. You don't have to water them. You don't have to worry about where the sunlight is. They're coming. Weeds will grow out of a brick, okay? Weeds will grow unless you consciously prune them out. The weeds will take over by default if you don't do what you're supposed to do. And you don't consciously make daily habits and daily decisions consciously to do this. If you don't consciously plant positive seeds every day, especially in the morning to get your day started, and pull out weeds throughout the day, they will take over by default, and weeds will take over your garden in your mind, and you will be on a slow or fast road to destruction. How does the downside creep in so fast? It's just a law of nature. You look at the stock market. It takes 5 years to climb, or different stocks. What it took 5 years to climb, it'll take 5 months to collapse that same amount of dollars, okay? Weight loss. People work for months and months or years to lose 50 pounds, but you'll gain it back in a heartbeat. You can gain 50 pounds back really fast. The downside is always much faster than the upside. That's why it's extremely important for these daily habits. You don't want to fall into the default trap where the negativity takes over by default, because our bodies are programmed to avoid pain. and we'll take the path of least resistance. There's some resistance with pulling weeds, especially in the beginning, but you got to do it consciously. All right? It's like a depression. And one more example about the downside. You know, if there's a depression, a recession, you know, there's things can collapse really fast, literally overnight in certain cases with the stock market. So there's a few examples I could show you there, but the downside happens fast if you're not consciously staying out of the default trap. Your mind is a piece of software you have to program, and it starts with conscious habits. All right, some people think that it's just all going to work out and I'll just float by. No, you have to wake up and choose and take the path with more resistance, because in the end, it pays you off dividends 100-fold, and that's what life's about. All right? Share this video with your people. Like the video, please. And subscribe to this YouTube channel. Very important. All right? I tell you this in every video. I like to remind you. And please comment. Please comment on this video. If just say, hey, I love the video. Or, hey, Nick, I got a question about this. Or, can you do a video about this? All right? And I'll happily respond. I respond to every comment. A little bit about me really fast. I started investing in real estate when I was 19 years old, became very successful at it, and taught other people how to invest in real estate and everything else. And I'm just a passionate entrepreneur. Now I'm involved with other entrepreneurial activities, and I'm passionate about real estate, entrepreneurship, success, motivation. To me, that's what life's about, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I love my family. I'm passionate about my family, and I'm just here to share these things with you. So I want to engage with you. You know, that's why I tell you to subscribe, like, share my content. I want to engage with you guys. I'm so happy and grateful that you're watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys really soon. All right? Take care. See ya.